Looks right back at the Warrior bench.
They have been a quality team in the Eastern Conference as Ingram. It's the first two shots, Barnes and Ingram. Those are the two main guys for Toronto. Manuel quickly. So 3 for 3 from Toronto to begin the ball game.
They're off to a great start.
And what you notice is that Steph Curry has yet to touch the ball. So that is how Toronto historically has always played him. And just smothering Curry as quickly buries another 3. So 10-0 beginning.
Is in the start you would want.
And Curry, okay, if he gets away from any defenders, he's going to laser it in.
When the double team came, he kind of took his time. Look at Scotty Barnes.
Right down the lane.
Oh my goodness.
Moses Moody's had a great homestand, and Steph finding him in transition.
But before the defense is all the way set, you got to get down there.
Pajemski, beautiful delivery there. And hey, we've got a goaltending because Josh Tibbin is fantastic as a crew chief. And he saw it right away. That ball had hit the backboard. And Ingram, very difficult shot, but Brandon Ingram averaging 22 a game at 19 against the Lakers. Draymond and Steph, but they switch on to Curry from the baseline. He rimmed it home.
Everybody's looking back at the opponent bench. Steph is smiling.
Let the dribbler adjust or go the other way to get the defender to move. And Grady hitting from deep. So the Raptors have decided essentially not to miss. They've opened 8 of 9. Possession by possession. Moses got to make something out of nothing. Beating the buzzer and putting it in. Moses Moody from the elbow.
This is a mentally tough team. They're going to have to show it now.
Scotty Barnes able to finish inside as Steve Kerr's going to use a timeout. You're down 18 in the first 7 minutes of the game. McGee Santos, a beautiful delivery to GP2.
So the Warriors are 4th there. They showed it. They had the flash and they were there.
GP2, first 3 of the night. Warriors have missed their first 5, and every river begins with a raindrop. That's inside, and you just watch Barnes just fly in. Then they put up the pressure on all the other guys not named Curry, and Payton has made him pay. They're leaving Gary Payton with corner 3s, and he's hit 2 of them already. Guy Santos, Guy for 3. So Guy Santos dropping in the triple. Shot clock at 4. Melton down the lane, beating the buzzer to put it up and in. So, okay, these are the non-Steph minutes. This is where Jimmy Butler would dominate. And so Steve Kerr's got to try to find some combinations there. And someone's got to slow down Scotty Barnes at some point.
A little give and go.
He is 6 of 6 for 12 points. Scotty Barnes, nice delivery.
Pajemski was probably the only guy that could get up there. The Warriors brought a lot of pressure.
Brandon on battle. A little step around with a lefty lay-in.
That footwork, pivot game.
Scotty Barnes says, I got Steph on me. And Curry made him pick up the dribble. Kuminga came to double. Shed for 3, come on. Come on.
That is the summation of the night so far.
Amo Keller's Philly for 3.
They don't need to recalibrate anything.
And Steph recalibrated right there, the elbow jumper. That pass nearly stolen. Mamu Kelishvili bottoms another 3. The Dubs right now, they're shooting 34%. And then you have Toronto just making everything mobile right to the lane.
So I need you to go down there and take the lid off the Warriors basket.
They are going to switch at halftime. Hitting post for 3, and he got it.
You're going to need a lot more of that.
Miss a lot of dunks. Mamu Kelishvili right down the lane.
What I tell you about the cutting, a little give and go.
Melton missing there, quitting post. Laying it up and in.
It's only right. He's the one that deterred Brandon Ingram when he tried him just now.
Scotty Barnes right back after a made basket.
They're getting points in the paint. They're 8th in the league in points in the paint.
There's Moses Moody. I like what he's doing right now. He's putting his head down. He's got 8. Draymond averted the turnover. Pajemski, there you go, 41%.
This is what the Warriors need. Fumble the ball, get it back.
Curry cutting back door and laying it up and in. Nice find for Buddy Hield.
At some point, he's going to make these layers.
Quickly kicking it out to Shed. He had banked in a 3. This is a more traditional make. 10 of 17. Without looking, I will say the Raptors have not been 10 of 17 on 3s in a half all season. Steph turns and fires again. That's the best play of the first half.
And the fact that Steph followed Buddy Hield, knew he was going to be able to save it right to him.
So quickly that pass low, it didn't matter. The way he's shooting 3s, 5 of 5 right now. Curry lasering that one in. Scotty Barnes and quickly up top. This has been a 2-man wrecking crew, and quickly puts it in and draws another foul. Pajemski on a reload. Keith Santos going to get his hand on everything. He got Moody a layup there. Jamski not going to settle for that three. He'll get the foul, float it in, and count the basket. He had begun the upward shooting motion. Ingram for three.
Those are momentum stoppers, run stoppers.
Another turnover there. And tonight was right on pace to be their best of the year. And quickly is 6 of 6 on threes. Draymond. Abaji attacking Draymond. Little touch passing all the way around to Ingram. And dropping in a three. Down at wing position without Jimmy. There's the lob. There you go. Perfect. Get him in that rhythm. Perfectly thrown by Draymond. Draymond down the lane, and Draymond, the dunk in the half court. It's the Warriors 7 of 30 on threes, and the Raptors 15 of 25. I mean, that is the game. Ingram down the lane, dropping it off, and Barnes laying it up and in. Did he Jamal shed his man?
That's what I was hoping he was going to say.
That was it. I was listening. Buddy Hield with the three. Kuminga. Shot clock at 8. J.K. going to use some strength. That Ingram went up underneath. There you go. Got the foul, then flipped it in. Kuminga on Mobo. In, out, up, elbow jumper. Got it. And the whistle. Doubling quickly. Rotated to Battle. His three is perfect. I mean, it may not have mattered what the Warriors did tonight, the way that Toronto has shot three. Written post answers with a three of his own. These were two of the top rookie three-point shooters in the NBA a year ago. Richard comes up with it. You can go 2 for 1 to end the quarter. Body with a three! And from down 30 to within 14. That's a great contest by Mobo. Kuminga kept it alive, and he got post. A rebound.
Warriors found their fight now.
You got 4 seconds to work with. Melton, push ahead Kuminga. J.K. down the lane to beat the clock. That's going to count. Kuminga, he's feeling it now. J.K.'s got 14. But you got a little bit of a game right now. If you could slow down the Raptors, is Shed able to score off the inbounds?
Got a little back screen there.
58% shooting for Toronto, and Ingram scoring inside.
It's another tough matchup. You get quick post switched on to Ingram. He takes his time.
Melton driving and then banking it home. That's against a good defender in Shed. Some of these groupings and who you're playing with and how you're going to play now without Jimmy Butler, that's all going to have to be learned in the next several games. There's Ingram from the elbow. Second half has been good. And Spencer bottoming a three.
There you go. Get Pat Spencer on the board.
Shed denied by Kuminga. Trying to throw to Scotty Barnes, and Buddy Hield's got a freebie. That was great awareness by Kuminga to read that lob and knock it away. Trace the roller. Pat Spencer in the lane.
Okay.
They're playing good basketball right now.
They're stacking possessions. They're just saying, forget about the three ball.
Buddy had taken that to trouble, then he takes it away. Turns and fires in the three. Come on now. What play was that? And now to Buddy Hield. Wanted to shoot a three, and he will launch one up. Bank it off Kuminga, the rebound, to put it in. Buddy Hield, a good look at three. And that's good patience right there.
They just left him open.
Quickly setting up Scotty Barnes. He has had an answer every time.
He's been working on that mid-range, I'm telling you.
Buddy, how hot am I? That hot!
From the hash.
You wanted single digits, Azubuike. You got it. Ingram for three. Oh, man. You got to credit the Raptors. 58% shooting. Spin out to Manu Kelishvili, and he hits a three. That'll be perfect here. And Scotty Barnes has been pretty much perfect himself.
If they break out of the press, it's pretty much a fast break.
That's Spencer high off the window.
You don't really get tired because your momentum and your energy is just, yeah, there you go.
Buddy Hield is 7 of 8. Expended a lot of energy. Quickly for three.
Pat Spencer going again.